What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reviews. My name is Irene and this channel is called African Movie Reviews. We all know that we do reviews here, recaps on new trending movies and the new recommending movies. So we are on the movie which is running or which is showing now at SONIA UCHE TV. SONIA UCHE TV, a movie comprised of so many actors and actresses. A movie called Chaotic Love. Chaotic Love is a movie comprised of the likes of Chisom, the likes of Ekanem, the likes of Chinenye Nnebe, as well as SONIA UCHE and Nana. They are all in this movie. So if you are a fan of John Ekanem, try and run to this movie and watch this movie. If you're a fan of Chisom, run very fast and watch this movie. Are you a fan of Chi and So, please run very fast and watch this movie. In this movie, we find that so many things are happening in this world that in most cases girls tend to invest a lot in a relationship. Even a man can invest in a relationship, but they end up getting nothing, or they end up losing everything. Some men think that having so many women fighting for them is the best thing to do. They are the catch of the society, not knowing they are the most unrespected and stupid people around, because to determine you being a man doesn't mean that you should let women fight for you, or you should be having different women who are always coming to your house. It doesn't make you a man for a woman to fight for you. No, it doesn't make you a woman for a man to fight for you. Always find a woman who is always worthy to help you out in every situation you are in, so that you can build yourself from the gutter or from the place where you are and just go on another step, than having so many women because they see you have reached where you wanted to reach. You have got everything you needed in your life. This is a story which is best to be watched by couples, someone you are dating, you are in a relationship. Are you a man who is how do I call a jumpy man, or who is into women? Watch this movie. Otherwise, you might end up losing everything you have worked for because of this. You know, they say that what goes around comes around. This man, this life, people are very, very clever. Before you hurt someone's life, just know that something hot is coming for you. In this movie, we find that a young girl called Wendy invested a lot in her boyfriend, in her relationship, or with her boyfriend called Kennedy, and she invested a lot in real estate. Everything she had, thinking that she's making her boyfriend to become strong and better in his business. But this young man Kennedy did not value the effort this young man did, and otherwise what she did was to have a relationship with their worker, whom the girl trained to work for them. So along the way, they spent her after being cheated on with the worker or with their employee, and when they decided to leave the relationship, this did not bother Kennedy, because she knew she's a man of every woman and she could get every woman she wants. And this is where the two cousins of Wendy came in, Samantha and Naomi, after working together with Diane, who was the worker of Wendy. Diane felt bad after knowing that at least Wendy invested a lot, and this man is playing around with the women and work together with Naomi. They decided to pretend like they are working in certain companies, and they are willing to invest in their company, the company of Mr. Kennedy. And Mr. Kennedy was so impressed. After knowing that he is too much in women, these young girls, who the cousins of Wendy, decided to take a move, and this is when they entered into Kennedy's heart. Kennedy thought that he was very bright. He was going to make these young ladies to invest in his company, but not little did he know that these young ladies, Wendy and Kennedy, Naomi and Samantha they came for revenge, and along the way they decided to pray him, and at the end of the day he fell into the play. He fell into the play of the two young girls, and that's when he lost everything. The company was down, and everything he had invested in went down. This made Naomi happy and Samantha, but led Kennedy down to his downfall after taking the money from his account to Naomi's account. Kudos to the cousins that played their big role to see that the person who had their cousin had also to suffer the same thing. They had to get everything from them, and they played their card well. Another thing, when you have someone in your life, please respect that person, because you never know, or you might not have any chance of him or her coming back to your life. This is when with the person, when you are praying with the person's heart, remember that there's someone who also is in love with that person, but he or she is giving you time, or he's giving you respect not to fall to approach that lady. This is the same thing happened to Kennedy. Kennedy was playing along with the heart of Wendy, but Ezra was really in love with Wendy in a far distance, and this was his chance to enter into Wendy's life after knowing that Kennedy only wants Wendy because of what she can provide for the company, and she decided to go in for her. This was the best thing. Another thing, the men know that the women you are playing with their hearts, they are also people's children, and they also have feeling. You thinking that you are a man, you have to do everything, doesn't make you that you are a man. No, you are a stupid man. Learn to respect a woman who stands there for you. Learn to respect a woman who says, no, I have to lift my man to see that he becomes the person I want to be. Learn to know that being in a relationship with someone doesn't mean that you should put, especially women, you should put everything in you, in him, everything of your everything to invest in one person. No, invest as you invest in another person, invest in yourself too. Because if Wendy had invested in Kennedy's company as well as investing in her own company, or finding another thing for herself, maybe she wouldn't have reached into this depression of reaching to an extent of death because of this man. Another thing, you hoping that you will get investors to invest in your company all the time. Try very much to work hard so that you can meet those obligations which you might be needed for you to have shares. Sometimes we think karma might be late, but when it comes, trust me, it comes with a hit. This is what Kennedy had. Kennedy's karma came to to pass that she had to taste the bitter truth of the bitter heartbreak he did to this young girl Wendy. Someone being there for you and you decide to hurt her. You thinking that women, they're just like eggs, you just change and you just get one and eat. You just go and buy something in the thing. Another thing, we can find true love in every way, in every aspect. Don't let someone break your heart, or don't let someone to stop you from moving forward because he doesn't love you. That's why I say, as you invest in others, try so much to invest yourself. So guys, go and watch this movie and tell me what was your best moment. Who was your best actors? These girls did the best. The costumes were the best. Everything on this movie was on point. Thanks to the story writer and as well as the actors and actresses of this movie called Chaotic Love. We'll meet in another video. Subscribe to my channel. God bless you.